Hello everyone, this is R.S. Miller at the endtimenews.org and today is September 22nd, 2013. This is your Fast Track Report. My Bible states that the devil, or Satan if you prefer, comes to kill, to steal, and to destroy. Yesterday, an Al-Qaeda affiliated terrorist group, Al-Shabaab, entered a shopping mall in Nairobi, Kenya, and began shooting the patrons. The attack then turned into a hostage situation, which at the time of this recording is still ongoing. According to RT.com, at least 59 people were killed and 175 others wounded, including foreigners, after Al-Qaeda-linked gunmen stormed an upscale mall in the Kenya capital of Nairobi, according to a government minister. The minister also says that 10 to 15 gunmen are still inside the shopping mall, where the hostage standoff has entered its second day. According to a Fox News report yesterday, one of the gunmen was a female. AP journalists reported from the scene that gunfire was heard in the mall Sunday morning. They added that following the shooting, 2 wounded Kenyan security guards were carried from the mall. The operation to recover all the hostages and secure control of Nairobi's Westgate Mall is still continuing, according to Kenyan security officials. Kenya's National Disaster Operations Center stated that gunmen are still holding an uncertain number of shoppers and staff inside the mall. Operations are continuing. We will free all those inside and stop this. Of course, we cannot give details of the operations except to say that everything that can be done is being done, a security officer said, as quoted by AFP. President Uhuru Kenyatta said the attack sought to intimidate and divide the nation, but stated that the terrorists will be defeated, according to Reuters. The president added that he lost very close family members in the mall shooting. The despicable predators of this cowardly act hope to intimidate, divide, and cause despondency against Kenyans, Kenyatta said in a televised address to the nation. We have overcome terrorist attacks before. We will defeat them again. Witnesses said the attackers ordered all Muslims to leave the premises, as only non-Muslims would be targeted. The casualties are many, and that's only what we have on the outside. Inside there are even more casualties, and shooting is still going on, Kenya Red Cross Society Secretary General Abbas Gulad said. A police officer inside the shopping center said the gunmen had barricaded themselves into the Nakumatt supermarket. We have reports of American citizens injured in the attack, and the U.S. Embassy is actively reaching out to provide assistance, State Department spokeswoman Marie Harf said in a statement to Reuters. 2 French citizens were confirmed dead in the attack, France's presidential office stated. Also, 2 Canadians have been killed in the attack, including 1 diplomat, Canadian Prime Minister Stephen Harper said in a statement. Lavrov said that the U.S. is pressuring Russia into passing a UN resolution on Syria under Chapter 7. The U.S. is pushing Russia into approving a UN resolution that would allow for military intervention in Syria, Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov has said in exchange for an American support of Syria's accession to the OPCW. Our American partners are starting to blackmail us. If Russia does not support a resolution under Chapter 7, then we will withdraw our support for Syria's entry into the Organization for the Prohibition of Chemical Weapons, the OPCW. This is a complete departure from what I had agreed to with Secretary of State John Kerry, Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov told Channel 1's Sunday Time program. Chapter 7 of the UN Charter would allow for potential military intervention into Syria. The head of Russia's foreign ministry went on to say he was surprised by the West's negligent approach to the conflict. Our partners are blinded in ideological mission for regime change, said Lavrov. They cannot admit that they have made another mistake. Slamming the West's intervention in Libya and Iraq, the foreign minister stated that military intervention could only lead to a catastrophe in the region. Moreover, he stressed that if the West really was interested in a peaceful solution to the conflict that has raged on for over 2 years, they would now be pushing for Syria's entry into the OPCW in the first place, not for the ouster of President Bashar Assad. Lavrov went on to say, I am convinced that the West is doing this to demonstrate that they call the shots in the Middle East. This is a totally politicized approach. Concerning an event which took place in Israel on Wednesday night, it should at the very least cause one's ears to perk up and take notice. According to the report, Israelis move to shelters as an attack on Iran grows near. As if sensing an imminent Iranian missile attack, Israelis moved en masse into makeshift shelters on Wednesday night, prompting diplomats and international news organizations to predict that a strike against Tehran's fast-developing nuclear industry was imminent. There was no official announcement, but millions of Israeli citizens made the move on Wednesday, perhaps as the result of a coded message issued by the government and unintelligible to foreigners. Foreign media have predicted an imminent Israeli attack on Iran at least 26 times in the past 5 years. Friends, there may or may not be any significance to the preceding article, but it certainly bears watching. We are living in the last days, and all the signs are pointing to the fact that Jesus Christ will be returning soon. Are you saved? There is a link in the box below that leads to a simple prayer of salvation. If you sincerely pray the prayer, you will be saved. May God bless you.